In Chinese folklore, on the 24th day of the 12th lunar month, families offer sweet pastries to the kitchen god. They hope these sweets will bribe him into saying good things when he reports their daily deeds to the Jade Emperor in heaven. But who exactly is this deity? Behind the sweet offerings lies a horrifying tale of betrayal, karma, and a gruesome death. His mortal name was Zhang Dingfu, a man who lived a modest farming life with his incredibly virtuous wife, Dingxiang. Despising hard labor, Zhang ignored the desperate pleas of his family and abandoned his home to seek his fortune. For years, he vanished without a trace, leaving Dingxiang entirely alone to care for his dying parents through their final days. Eventually, Zhang returned as a wealthy merchant. Under Dingxiang's careful management, their wealth multiplied. But Zhang's heart had turned dark and greedy. Blinded by lust, he became obsessed with a beautiful prostitute named Haitang. In a stunning act of cruelty, Zhang brought his mistress home, found a pathetic excuse to sell off his loyal wife, and threw Dingxiang out onto the freezing streets. But karma is merciless. Zhang and Haitang squandered the entire fortune on a life of sheer indulgence. When the money vanished and Zhang fell terribly ill, Haitang abandoned him without a second thought. Reduced to a diseased, starving beggar, Zhang was forced to wander the streets. One freezing winter day, he begged at the door of a kind woman. She brought him into her kitchen and gave him a massive, steaming bowl of noodles. Starving, Zhang devoured the food until his chopsticks hit something hard at the bottom of the bowl. It was a hairpin. His hairpin, the exact one he had gifted his ex-wife years ago. The kind woman was Dingxiang. Recognizing her wretched ex-husband, she had hidden the hairpin beneath the noodles, hoping he could sell it to survive. Suddenly, the terrifying sound of heavy, angry footsteps echoed toward the kitchen. A man violently shouted Dingxiang's name. Panicking, Dingxiang whispered, "Oh no, it's my husband, and his temper is vicious. You must hide immediately, or he will kill you." Frantic and out of time, Zhang spotted the massive brick cooking stove and desperately crawled deep into the pitch-black furnace to hide. He, furious husband, stormed in, cursed at Dingxiang, and ordered her out of the house. Trapped in the dark, Zhang's blood ran cold. As the husband began throwing thick wooden logs right into the stove with him, then a spark. The man had lit a fire. Flames violently erupted around Zhang. His absolute first instinct was to scream and burst out of the furnace. But in that split second, a horrifying realization struck him. If I crawl out now, her abusive husband will see me, and I will destroy Dingxiang's life all over again. Believing his worthless life wasn't worth ruining hers a second time, Zhang made a gruesome choice. He gritted his teeth, stayed completely silent, and let himself be burned alive inside the blazing oven. When Dingxiang returned, the fire was roaring. Zhang had already been reduced to ashes. Heartbroken, she secretly set up a memorial tablet on the stove to mourn him, telling curious neighbors she was simply worshipping the kitchen god. As the smoke of their incense drifted up to heaven, the Jade Emperor launched an investigation, discovering that Zhang had died a horrific death to protect his former wife, showing genuine, agonizing remorse in his final moments. The emperor decided to pardon his past sins. He crowned Zhang as the true kitchen god, tasking him to watch over humanity's good and evil, and to forever protect Dingxiang from the stove. And that is why mortals offer him sweet treats, hoping the god who burned in the dark will speak kindly of them in the light.